Hello, everyone, and welcome to this afternoon's, Friday afternoon, Statehood Day here in Hawaii, beer review, which I am going to dub I'm still considering refilming that absinthe review. It just didn't go well. I mean, I've gone through about half this bottle of absinthe, and it's just been so problematic for me to review it. So I don't know if I'm going to re-record it. That review took 25 minutes, but it it was there's a whole host of issues there. If I decide to upload it, you'll go and see what they are. But anyways, on to today's beer review. So going back to Kohola Brewery, like I said, I'm going to Foodland more since they have a different distributor and they carry a whole bunch of different beers than Safeway and Tamura's, which is two places I usually go to. And this is a local brewery, of course, in Maui, in the old Maui brew house. They moved to a different part. This is the one that took over the space in Lahaina. And let's read the back, shall we? A smooth, grainy, and slightly bready classic pale ale. This flavor matches beautifully with the citrus tangerine flavors and the aromas of Chinook, Mosaic, Mandarina, Bavaria, and Citra hops. Locals in Hawaii love to chat, or what we say, talk story. This is what this beer truly represents. Good times with friends and ohana. And what does ohana mean? Ohana means family. And family means no one gets left behind. I have to do that every time they say ohana now. So, this is 5.1 ABV and 42 IBUs. This is also very fresh. They don't have the brew date on the can for these, but they put them on the 6-pack holder. And the brew date for this was the beginning of July. So it's only the middle of August right now. So this beer is not even 2 months old. And when I had one can, it definitely showed how fresh brewed it was. And man, there's just nothing that beats fresh brewed beer. So, without much further ado, let's go and pour this one out, shall we? So, a bit foamy on the open, but not overly much. Pours about a finger's worth of frothy white head, a nice golden yellow coloration, well carbonated. Nose is redolent of crackery to bready malts, tropical fruits, and a hint of dank, and grapefruit zest. Onto the palate now, shall we? Nicely refreshing for yet another hot day, 87 degrees, and humid. Bitter up front, just a zesty hot bitterness up front that continues throughout and into the finish. Fairly moderate throughout, from start into finish. Underneath that, bready malts on the palate. Not too grainy though. I would definitely say that their lager had a bit more of a graininess to the malts. Strong citrus, strong citrus zest top note. And as it warms up, the hop bitterness in the finish is slightly expanding and widening. Not complex, but if you're expecting deep complexity from a pale ale, I don't know what to tell you. You're spoiled, I guess. A bit strong on the hopping. It's definitely an American style pale ale as opposed to an English style. Maybe just a tad too strong. Um, I don't know. I kind of think that all beer definitions are kind of shifting hopwards in some sorts of respects. And that beers are just getting more and more and more hoppy. Your mileage may vary with this. You definitely still get a sense of the sweet breadiness under that hop bitterness. Yeah, so pretty pleasurable, I'd have to say. But not as great as their Pilsner. Their Pilsner, really, that was a damn good beer, their Pilsner. Not utterly sublime, but damn good. You know what I mean? Whereas this is enjoyable. It's above passable. It gets to the level of enjoyable, but it's not. But it's not. It doesn't bring you to the point of where you say, "Damn, that's a good beer." You know what I mean? Wouldn't turn it down. And your mileage may vary. As you know, I'm becoming less and less of a hophead as I age and drink beers, more and more beers. So yeah, just a tad bit too hoppy for me. For some people, it might just be just right for the style. For some people, they probably want more. If you want more, then go and drink an IPA for goodness sakes. So, that being said, Talk Story Pale Ale from Kohola Brewery. A good pale ale, bit on the bitter side. Looking forward to trying a few more from them. And forgot to mention price point. So, as you know, beer's been slapped pretty hard by inflation. This is one of the cheaper local brews. I'm not sure why it's one of the cheaper ones. But yeah, Sixer was under $12. And that, folks, is your beer review for this afternoon. Cheers.